Hey guys, I'm Jordan, the producer on Wrath of the Empire. This episode is mainly about our first location recce and our first teaser trailer shoot, the first shoot of 3. So just a quick point on how I actually became involved in the film. So it's actually been going for about a year now in total, this project, and I've only been a part of it for the last month or two because Kyle, our director, has been trying to produce, write and direct it all himself, and it's got to the point where he's decided actually I could use a dedicated producer to help. So he's put out an ad, I've seen it, and like I said, I'm not a producer by trade, but Star Wars fan film, I couldn't help myself. I applied, and I was aware it was going to be a challenge personally because I don't possess all of the qualities of a producer, but I'm trying to. We're doing well. I think so far everything's gone well. You'll see this episode is mainly about the challenge we faced trying to get our first location for the teaser trailer shoot. It wasn't easy, and it was not easy, especially for a first-time producer, but we did it, and we want to now show you how we did it and all of the challenges that we faced while doing it. So as I mentioned, this episode is mainly about our first location recce and our first teaser trailer shoot, the first shoot of 3. And the first one we did was really the most difficult one. It was all VFX, it was all blue screened, and it involved our 2 main characters of the film pretty much. So, within my first week of being on the project, it was made clear to me, this is our first shoot, this is the most difficult one, and this is what we need. And we haven't got the budget for the film at the moment, but we need to make our trailer look like it has got the budget of the film, which is very difficult to do because we're trying to make, a zero budget trailer look like a £100,000 film. So there were many challenges posed initially. Firstly being, we need a studio big enough to accommodate the 6-foot frame of Darth Vader. Many of the shots we would be using for the trailer are going to be low angles looking up at him, and if we haven't got a studio that has the height we need, that's not going to be possible. And you'll see from the footage that the first place we looked at where Kyle had actually shot before just did not give us what we needed. The ceiling was very low, the height just didn't cut it at all, so we were pretty much, after our first location recce, back to square one. So we did a lot of digging because the biggest constraint we had with this was our budget. The green screen studios in London, which is where we're filming, are just way out of our reach. We are funding this off of our own backs initially, and we just could not afford to shoot in the places that we needed to. But luckily our DP stepped in, he pulled in some favours, and he got us a huge blue screen studio that was perfect for what we needed, and it enabled us to get all the shots that we wanted and that really we needed for the trailer, because the problem we have is that we need to get across the scale of the film, but we need to get across that scale on a very tight budget. And this is not something that's easy to do. It's not something that's easy to do for a first-time producer either. So it was a bit of a struggle, but we're very grateful that our DP pulled through and he got us the studio we needed. And the shoot itself went brilliantly. We actually finished early, which is something, if you know about films, that very rarely happens. So we have to have a big shout out to our crew, who were just unbelievable on the day. They were so calm. Everything just ran like clockwork. And now really it's a case of moving on to the next shoot, getting the trailer wrapped, getting that out. You can expect it to be released in May. So thank you for watching our production vlog. We have another one coming out next week, so make sure you subscribe on our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Wrath of the Empire, and then you'll be the first to know when those come out. So yeah, thanks.